We continue now with the Dake Bible. At the very end of this, now there are many other things in between that we don't have time to deal with, but it's called Charts and Maps. Now, this is very interesting because what has happened here, it's called A Plan of the Ages by Dake. It says dispensational outline adapted from the Dake writings by Reverend Leon Bible. Now, what you'll see here, the plan for the ages is not only written, but it's done in paintings or drawings, where the word visually becomes visible in a plan like this. According to Dake, this is this Bible writer. It's much easier to understand what's going on if you have this visualization of what's happening. So this is what it does, and it goes through all these periods of time, the original creation of God, dispensation of angels, and so forth. Now, you'll see that here. You can see everything is written about it, and where you find it in the scripture, and so forth. And underneath that, and on the other side, there's also these very long charts, as you can see, all the way across, having to do with these subjects we're dealing with. So this is very unique, and you won't find this in any other Bible, that's for sure. Now we come to the story of recreation, the antediluvian age, Genesis 1, 1 to 8, and then 14. Then he has all the scripture that have to do with that and where to find it. Also, again, this very interesting drawing that shows you very detailed, in-depth picture language of what that has to do with. Now, there is a good example. Look at the snake. And then look at all of this about this. All these details in this section, and so on. And it does this all the way through all these sections in the Bible, all the way up to what you call the church and so forth, and the law and all these things. Dispensation by grace, for example. Here's the picture right here. Dispensation by grace. Great detail, as you can see. And in addition to that, which is fantastic, they also have some excellent maps in here, which are very well done and quite informative. And I will show you one of those just to give you an example of what they look like. So these are some examples of this Dake annotated reference Bible. One of the thickest, largest, most informative Bibles I have ever looked at, with incredible notes on the side, incredible articles, incredible information of all kinds, plus that thing I just showed you about where you can find all the things about each person in the Bible, plus those storylines by pictures and the maps. If one wants to take time and really get into the Bible in great detail with all kinds of information, I would say one would be worthwhile in spending quite a bit of time with the Dake Annotated Reference Bible.